Pim, thank you. I also want to say, oh, this is heavy. And I want to say thank you to David and Alex Yard for helping organize this. And I was thinking that, I'll see how my energy is, but I was thinking that I kind of wanted to sit down and do this classroom style. But I found, I held a very big seminar in New York, an international seminar, and we used it to make a product. And I found that what can happen a lot of times is people go and they listen to speakers, and at the time it's like, oh wow, that was cool, you know, he was fun, people are funny, people are charming, people are charismatic, I'm all of those things. The thing is, the conference ends and you ask the guy, like, what did you learn? And he's like, you know, he's like, talk to a girl or something like that. So the real issue is, what do we take away from this, right? You all are going to get in your cars or on the trains tomorrow and drive away. And the reason you're here is you probably, let's be honest, you want to fuck more women. I mean, basically. And you also want to improve your confidence. You want to improve your communication. You want to improve all these elements that we talked about in the beginning of the opening. So I'm going to try and do this a little differently. I'm going to try and sit for a little bit because I get excited when I walk and maybe get my blood. And I'm going to host this a little bit classroom style. So I want to encourage people to raise their hand. If I say something that you don't understand or you feel is confusing or needs more clarity, and I also know that English isn't the first language of everybody in this room, I'll stop what I'm saying. This is basically for you, because I know this stuff, and you know, I've done my thing. So this is basically, as a teacher and a coach, to communicate what works to you guys out there. So I'm here for you, so stop me at any time, questions, and then at the end we'll do a little bit, and of course, you know, in the breaks and stuff. So thank you, Pim. Thank you, David. Thank you, Alex. I also want to say the other speakers are really good. I learned quite a bit, actually, and they're all experts in their respective fields, right? So we can kind of listen, and I don't claim to be an authority on many things. Certainly, like, I'm decent in bed, but I'm nowhere near the master that Owen and his friend are. Is that right? So, you know, I've learned a lot in the opening few hours of this conversation. So let me look at my notes. Can everyone see what that says up there? Do you know your role? Let's see this really quickly. All right, I'm going to ask you two simple questions here. The first one is, how many guys are here? And this is on, like, there's one girl in the room. I think there's someone in the back. How many guys are here because they want to learn how to screw more women? Just put it up. Come on. A guy with a girlfriend is like. All right. That's how I got into this business, basically. Not because I wanted to screw a lot of women, but because I was screwing a lot of women. And guys were curious. They wanted to know how that worked. And then I have something really small here that's a little hard to see, but we'll come back to it. The second question to you is, anyone out there know why we're called pickup artists? Why is it called pickup art and not a science?
Because you can do it everywhere.
All right, you can do it everywhere. Okay, there's no predefined rules. Maybe everyone does it their own way. Maybe everyone has their own tactics. Everyone's an artist. It's like a painter, right? No two painters paint the same way. And with the show of hands, what kind of artists are pickup artists?
Social artists.
Social artists. What do we call that? I'll give you a hint. Hollywood.
Actors.
Very good. Actors. All of us who are who are good at meeting and sleeping with a lot of women are actors of a sort. And you'll see how this all ties in. What do actors do? What's their main thing that they do?
Actors are.
They play a role.